I just really don't like that dude. You know?
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
Yeah, I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield.
Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media. I don't do that anymore.
I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did.
Terence Crawford took aim at Floyd Mayweather after learning that the authorities had taken $250 million from his land. He uses what he has to protect himself, Crawford replied, implying that Floyd hides behind his wealth and reputation. The comment struck home, exposing Mayweather's flashy lifestyle as a phony front.
I just really don't like that dude. You know?
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
Yeah, I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his way.
Floyd Mayweather mentioned and that he no longer wastes time responding to criticism online. That was something young Floyd used to do, he stated. The unbeaten champion claimed that he is no longer defending himself on social media and is instead focused on business and personal development.
You know, I found myself in the past, you know, the younger Floyd Mayweather, you know, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. You know, I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. You know, what's important to me right now is my real estate, my family.
Floyd Mayweather has been having serious tax troubles with the IRS. He owed more than $22 million unpaid taxes since 2015, prompting the IRS to start a federal tax lien against him. Mayweather petitioned the U.S. tax court for a temporary reprieve, claiming that his assets were restricted and mainly illiquid, and asked to pay the amount over time. The IRS, however, rejected his installment request, saying that he had sufficient funds to cover the tax bill.
And it looks like he's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Right, and according to the Law 360 report, here's a direct quote. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days from which he intends.
Floyd Mayweather has officially claimed ownership of over 100 properties, including a significant real estate transaction. In Manhattan, he announced the purchase of 62 buildings in New York City, claiming to control them outright and without any partners. However, reports suggest that his true ownership in these properties may be limited, casting question on the breadth of his real estate empire.
I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did. You donated millions of money and buildings to victims of the LA wildfire. And I saw that. That was a cool thing you did.
I feel like if you're in a position to give back, why not? You know, I have a great team.
You're in a position to give back.
Yes. You know, I have a strong team and a great team, and God has truly, truly blessed me to put me in a position, not just to be able to make a lot of money, but also give back. If not just my time, but also financially.
Do you ever get an itch to get back in the ring at all?
No, not at all. No.
Not even a little, not even there. You don't see anything go, I
sit on my couch. I can sit on my couch every week and a wire coming every week, millions every week. That's why I'm Floyd Money Mayweather every week.
I know. But yeah, I know, but you're so good at it.
Great at it.
Mayweather is well known for showing his luxurious homes and impressive collection of high-end cars, reinforcing his image of wealth and extravagance. His social media sites routinely showcase his luxury lifestyle, including his big garage filled with fancy vehicles.
Over here, I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys?
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Terence Crawford has openly criticized Mayweather, questioning not only his money, but also his boxing skills. When asked who would win a bout between the two, Crawford declared unequivocally that he will win.
So if he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
In reaction to Crawford's remarks, Mayweather stayed calm, declaring his support for Crawford's boxing career, but refusing to engage in bad talk. Crawford has also stated that Mayweather used intravenous injections prior to his fight with Manny Pacquiao, which is illegal in fighting.
You guys can use IVs to rehydrate?
We can't use IVs either.
No? When did they change that?
I ain't never, they changed anything. I think that was legal because you know when Floyd fought Pacquiao, that was a thing. That he was using IVs or something like that. But yeah, you can't use that stuff.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. That's why they outlawed it.
Yeah.
Comparisons between Mayweather's legacy and Crawford's have emerged, with some saying that Crawford is doing things that Mayweather did not during his career.
Floyd versus Triple G. Listen, man. Floyd didn't fight him, and Floyd is an all-time great. But what a missed opportunity. You got Crawford going from 135 and talking about fighting Canelo at 168. It's kind of the same thing, except for Floyd fought a few times at 154. I'm not faulting Floyd for not fighting Triple G. I totally get it. I'm just saying that upper echelon, the reason why I will always have Sugar Ray Leonard over Floyd is the crazy, the insane part of it. What Terence Crawford is talking about doing, he ain't saying, let me meet Canelo at a catchweight. Canelo's undisputed there. Let me go get him.
Triple H has slammed Mayweather, claiming that he is getting older and involved in numerous dramas, suggesting that he is no longer the boxer he once was. Floyd Mayweather claims to have made billions from his boxing career, but charges from opponents like Logan Paul suggest otherwise. Paul thinks Mayweather owes him millions from their 2021 fight, citing underpaid portions of his guaranteed purse and pay-per-view shares. Mayweather dismisses these charges, blaming the delays on the structure of pay-per-view payments. Employees at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness have also protested unpaid pay, raising questions about his financial methods. These problems throw doubt on his claimed wealth and raise concerns about his capacity to pay financial obligations.
Mayweather has made over $1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid one penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. And Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife. And it was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month. Which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
That's it for today's movie.